What's up, Bronx Arts Middle? This is your principal, Mr. Gonzalez, bringing you your news for today, Tuesday, March 19th, 2019. Today is an A Day, and at Bronx Arts Middle, we want to remind you that we have something called the middle school method, guaranteed to build a strong foundation for middle school and beyond. And it is the artist process, followed by growth mindset, visual thinking strategies, artist palette, and bass.
Because you know I'm all about that bass, about that bass.
The Bronx Arts Soaring Scholars, be your best always. Attend school each day, show respect for self and others, and succeed academically. And we're going to put a spotlight today on VTS. That's right, one of the parts of the middle school method that you haven't been taught yet. You've been taught growth mindset, you know what an artist palette is, and of course you know what bass is. Let's talk about VTS. Visual thinking strategies is a way of thinking, and the goal of VTS at BAM is to give our scholars the confidence and ability to make claims and support their claims with evidence in speaking and writing. This is something that's going to help you with both your writing and your speaking and make you sound oh so intelligent and scholarly with anything that you want to make a claim about. So how do you do VTS? Well, it actually has a very strict protocol, and your teachers will explain this to you. But first and foremost, we're doing it with art. You can apply VTS to everything, but our focus will be applying it to visual art. So you're going to have an image, and the teacher is going to ask you a series of questions. There's a protocol you must follow. And that protocol is you have to observe silently, actively listen, use only one mic, one voice in the classroom, and only accountable talk. Those are the talking stems you see below. No other deviation, no other sentences, nothing but those four. And of course, how you fill in the blanks. So enjoy VTS because it's going to help you change your thinking. All right, let's move on now and talk about, well, did VTS sound familiar to you guys? Maybe like something you've heard about before? That's right, because it actually aligns very well with Think Circa. We have 10 calendar days before the ELA state test, and that was a segue because Think Circa is something you should all be doing and you should use in your ELA. If you are, however, wondering or a little nervous about the test, Mindset Works is here to help you get through it. We want to remind you that this is an opportunity for you to show what you know. Never why do we take the test? And here are the reasons why. We take the test because we want to see, and it's for you to show how much you are learning, to show how much more growth you can make, and to show if you know the material that is on the test. That's why we take tests. That's why the state has you take tests. It is not, however, and the test does not show how smart you are, your potential, if you will ever know the material on the test. But it is only a snapshot in time. So if you're feeling nervous about this test, we want to assure you that there's nothing for you to feel nervous about because you see what the test does not show. So relax and do your best, and this is an opportunity for you to dig in and show us and find out what you know, and then use the information when you get it back to then grow, because growing is what it's all about, especially with growth mindset. Let's move on to the call board for our announcements. We want to remind all scholars and teachers those chairs go up at the end of the day. Respect at BAM. Remember this? That's because we prioritize respect. We're going to remind you that respect is always clear. It's very clear when someone's being respectful and when they're not. Respect is also mutual. You give it to get it, and you get it to give it. That is because respect comes both sides. It is mutual. And when you're communicating respect, you feel heard and understood by the other person, even if they disagree, and you listen and understand to what the other person is saying, even if you disagree. Sometimes that's hard to do, but that's how you truly communicate with respect. Tuesday, your base cards go home. That means on Wednesday, you bring them back, signed by a parent. Planners are to be in all palettes. If you do not have a planner, make sure that you get a replacement one. See Ms. Rivera in the main office. After school today, we have Capoeira, 4:15 to 5:15. And make sure you shine like art stars. Hi, everyone.